Pray for the president.
From the beginning of our nation, Americans have joined together in prayer
Because time is running out.
during times of great need to ask for God's blessing and God's guidance.
We're running out of time. If you could look into the future and see the president losing the election, what would you do differently today? Pray hard.
For decades, the same tired voices proposed the same failed solutions.
If you could look into the future and see the New World Order global elite take complete charge over global citizens from the United Nations, what would you do differently today? Pray even harder.
Pursuing global ambitions at the expense of their own people. But only when you take care of your own citizens will you find a true basis for cooperation.
If you could see how the global leaders that push globalism and how it destroyed countries, made everyone dirt poor, hungry, sick, and homeless, what would you do differently today? Get on your knees and keep praying.
We meet at a time of both immense promise and great peril.
If you could see citizens around the world being taken to quarantine camps against their will because they refuse the vaccine, the microchip, and global ID, what would you do differently today? Beg God for mercy.
It is entirely up to us whether we lift the world to new heights or let it fall into a valley of disrepair.
If you could see the extermination squads killing the people that refuse to cooperate with the global ID microchip system and all the other forced global mandates, what would you do differently today?
What kind of world will we leave for our children?
Pray for the only person that can mitigate the extreme plans that the left-wing extremist leaders have for every single person in the world.
So together, let us choose a future of patriotism.
Pray that he wins the election because he is the only person standing in their way, the only person keeping peace, the only person keeping wars at bay, and he is the only person at that level who is digging for the truth, uncovering lies, and willing to do anything for the citizens of his country.
And forever thankful for the grace and the goodness and the glory of God.
Pray for your president.